Hello everybody, it's White Dove Store again. My name is Craig and today we're going to be going over a Vibro Champ amp. It's a blackface 1966 vintage amp. There was only one modification done to this amp, and I believe it was the Jensen mod speaker that was put in it. The old speaker needed to be reconed. Everything else, we're going to go over the entire amp, the sides, the Tolex, the plug, the tubes, everything. We're just going to spend our time with it, and then I'm going to actually play it at the end so that you can hear it. The transformer codes, maybe I should just go over those. It's 606643, and then it's 606639. The chassis code is A1502, and this is an AA764 amp as well. So I'll show you all that, and I'll tell you how I took those off of the transformers, because we're about to go into it now. So let's just what we're going to do is let's just go over this before I forget, which I probably will. Let me just show you the plug. It has the original plug on it. That's a 2-prong plug. As you're going to notice that, let's just turn this towards the light. There is no rips in the face of the amp. It does look like, you know, some of the black is kind of wore off fender. This is a metal emblem. So you can see that it's not, the face, the grill cloth is not messed up. It's in really good condition, I feel, for this year, this model of amp. So let's see. Let's just look at this side first. As you can see that the Tolex, there's no rips on it at all. Looks like there's just a little spot right here. Maybe I can zoom into it. Small spot. Either way, we want to make sure, we're going to go over everything. We just want to make sure that you feel comfortable in what you're purchasing. And I'm going to flip it down. This is where the handle is. The metal pieces that hold, I believe, that hold the chassis in here. Yeah, just a little oxidation around it. And I'm pretty sure that that's a regular part of a vintage amp like this. You can see the handle is attached like it should be. It hasn't been abused. I'm going to flip it around to this side now so that you see the Tolex on the left side of the amp. If you're wondering why we are doing this, we've had so many bad experiences. As you see, there's no rips, there's not even blemishes on the left side. We've had so many things that we've bought off eBay before that it wasn't listed as the people, we didn't receive it as the way it was described, and you know, they describe it and everything, put photos, and then try to basically sell you something that's less than that. This is why we are doing this. This is the bottom of the amp. You see the feet on each side, and the lower part, they're oxidized a little bit. Again, it's common for this year of amp. I'm sure you could probably get an SOS pad and clean it up. I want to leave it just the way that it is so that you can see it. So this is the bottom of the amp. So we showed you the both sides, and now what we're going to do is going to flip this around. This is a leather couch with a blanket down so that we're being careful not to smash the knobs around and everything like that. So let me just show you inside the back of the chassis and everything. Here's the replacement Jensen mod speaker. As you can see, it's made in Italy. You can actually go on the forums that they have for Fender. Also, it's a suggestion that they make when you're replacing the speakers in these amps. A lot of people really like Jensen's. So, as you can see, the tubes in it. Let me see. Let me just tilt this down. Maybe widen this out. Our GE. That one is. I'm trying to see. I don't know. It looks like it says Savannah on it. This is the 6V6 tube GTA. It's made in US. It was made in the USA, and this is a 5Y3 GT GE made. The preamps are GE, as you can see too. So this is a chassis. Let me see if I can just going to raise this up, move it over a little bit so that I can try to show you the numbers. The first number on the back of the chassis is right here. As you'll see, I'm going to zoom into this. A15002. Now these other ones, see if I can tilt this down. I'm not going to be able to catch on this camera that well, I don't think. It's not going to be able to show you. What I did is I took a piece of tracing paper, because it's hard to see in here. Put the tracing paper on it with a pencil. I just used a lead and traced over the numbers and pulled the numbers right off of it so that I knew exactly. You'll see them in the listing, the exact numbers for all of these. And I don't know if you can see the sticker. The sticker's kind of wore off the back. Let's see, pan this back out, pan it in. You can see where it describes the tubes. 5Y, 3 GT, 6V6, GT, 12 AX7s. There's two of them side by side. So the only modification that I can see, there's the chassis is original. You see the wiring in the chassis going into the chassis from the transformer is original. That transformer is definitely original. This one here, I pulled the numbers off of it. There's a vibro pedal inlet right there. And of course where the speaker was wired into the original speaker spot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put you on pause. I think I showed you everything of the amp I can. I'm going to put you on pause. Oh, the back. Let me, before I forget, I took the back off. The back is right here that goes on it. Maybe I can put it on pause, put these back on so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. I took these out so I could do the video. So I'm going to put you on pause for a second, and then you'll see the back and we'll play it. Okay, here we go. So let me just show you the back. I have it plugged in. So here's the back. You can see all the screws that are in it. This is what it's supposed to look like. Forgot all about that I'd taken it off. Didn't want you to think that it didn't have the original back to it. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to hook up a guitar and we are going to kind of have fun with this little Vibro Champ amp. It's actually really loud. The Jensen mod speaker works very, very well in it. So let's just get started. I'm going to place you on pause while I do all the hookup and everything, and then when we unpause it, we're just going to go over it. Okay, we're back. I have the volume all the way down. I'm plugged into the instrument 1 jack. So what we're going to do is, let me just go over. I'm going to try to kind of lean down. What we're going to do is just turn this up a little bit. Now, that's the intensity knob here, the speed. As you can hear, it's not. So what I'm going to do is, so that you can hear that, I'm going to go turn this down, put it in instrument 2. So we're going to go turn that back off just so you can see that it works. Both of them work. And let's see. Now I'm going to play something, play around with this. Maybe I should turn this all down. So let's start. This is all down. So we heard that already. I'm going to go over the treble and the bass because I want you to know that they're working. So the best way to do that is to turn this all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And we're going to start with the treble. Turn it all the way down, go to the bass. Let's do the speed. This is the speed. I don't know if I have this aimed at you correctly, but this is the speed and this is the intensity. So let me just see if I can zoom in just a little bit better, because I really want you to focus on the amp. So this is the speed and the intensity of the effects. So let's turn this on the intensity so you can hear it. So you can do it really, really fast. This is at 10. Okay, now we're gonna just turn this back, the speed back a little bit. 6. I mean, it sounds really, really nice, and again, there's all types of settings. We're only on 5. You can turn it up even more than that. So that's that. So that's that. I mean, that's just kind of to give you a feel. That's what it sounds like. It's a really nice vintage amp. The sound is impeccable. Lots brought out in that Jensen speaker. Okay, so I guess I about covered it. Let's just turn this off. As you can hear, it runs solid to the point where you don't have to hear any sound coming out of this amp whatsoever. When this amp is on, you don't hear any buzzing or anything like this. Been very well taken care of. And maybe now I can just try to focus. Maybe I can show you the intensity of the effects and the speed of the effects. Just everything really well. I don't know if I went over that before, but let me just do it now before I turn this off. And I hope we were able to show you everything you needed to know about this amp, whether you want to buy it or not. We appreciate your time. Thank you.